Right now, waking up to a rainy, stormy Thursday morning.
We can hear it outside our studios now.
Yeah.
Rob, what's the latest?
We've got that thin line of heavy rain, frequent lightning, gusty winds, and even some pea-sized hail moving through parts of North Alabama right now, mostly east of I-65, but impacting places like Huntsville. So really concerned about ponding on the roadways, even some localized flash flooding. And then later this morning, if we get enough heating ahead of the cold front, we could see some severe storms with damaging straight-line winds. That threat will be mostly towards Sand Mountain into the early afternoon hours, and then we'll start to wrap things up for everyone. Look at Muscle Shoals, a lot different the further west you head right now. You've got some clear skies aloft. You can see those clouds well off into the distance, and you kind of see that sun coming up behind those clouds. So kind of a neat shot where we're seeing those dry conditions in Muscle Shoals, and then you come to Huntsville and just socked in with the heavy rain. Occasionally seeing some cloud to ground lightning strikes here on this camera, along with some gusty winds and also, of course, that hail threat. Look at this. This is over the last 24 hours, estimated rainfall totals, and you can really pick out the track of some of these stronger storms over the last 24 hours. See these little swaths coming in from out of Mississippi, and then some through parts of Limestone County, some into Morgan County, and into Madison and Jackson County. So that's where we've had the strongest storms, some of those tracking over the same locations. That's training, and if you continue to see that heavy rainfall over the same location with separate storms, that brings that flood risk. This line right here, that's the big issue this morning. Look at all the lightning strikes showing up, and that extends pretty far off to our south. So if you're in Sand Mountain, you're going to be dealing with this for some time here this morning. Zooming in a little bit closer, eastern Morgan County, all the way up to parts of Madison County, kind of makes it all the way to about Huntsville. That's where we have the further northern extent of this line before it kind of gets pushed off to the east into Gurley and then into Jackson County. Zooming in a little bit closer, though, kind of right over top of us right now. We sure can hear it right over top of I-565, and I'm really concerned about the lightning. So if you're hearing thunder, make sure everyone is indoors until this storm line passes well off to your east. And what future radar is showing here over the next 45 minutes to the next couple of hours, we're seeing this line slowly weaken some as it moves to the east. But the slower this moves, and along with the cold front, that's going to allow for some temperatures to make it up to about 80 here by lunchtime today. And just seeing those highs around 80 is enough to get a line of storms redeveloping closer to Marshall, Jackson, DeKalb County. That's the main severe threat through the early afternoon hours. It's slow to get nudged off to the east into Georgia, but eventually we're seeing that severe line getting pushed into Georgia. We're dry for everyone else off to the west. So if you're heading out to the Trash Pandas doubleheader here late this afternoon, this evening, no issues. And we're also going to be tracking some cooler, drier air moving in. So kind of comfortable by this evening. You may want to bring a towel, though, to kind of wipe off the stands because we have seen a lot of rainfall at Toyota Field the last couple of days. Tomorrow, no major issues. We'll be tracking mostly sunny skies into your Friday afternoon. And that's also the start of the warm-up. Look at that. We're up to 84 by tomorrow. 90 is now the forecast for Saturday, and we'll be close to 90 again on Sunday. We have that last game in this home stretch for the Trash Pandas. We should be okay, but monitoring that threat for some pop-up showers and storms. Better chances arrive by Monday and Tuesday of next week.